welcome back to the channel. The holidays are over, or at least Christmas is over, so while that wasn't a huge hassle, things are always crazy, or whatever. I usually get a couple weeks off because my vacation just builds up, and I have to take it off at the end of the year because I don't take a lot during the year. So what that also means is that I don't really get a lot done working on cars and stuff. Teresa's off, so we just spend time together and hang out and do things. And the car, I don't really do it. And plus the weather, honestly, the weather has sucked. It's just like today, it's muggy. It's supposed to rain. It's like 78, 9 degrees. Humidity's gotta be like 90%. It just, you know, what do we do? Well, we've got some parts in the mail. And speaking of humidity and speaking of stuff, we took the dogs for a walk. I know no one really cares about the Dags, but, you know, we led the Fox life a little bit as a family and took the Dags for a little walk. Here's a little clip of that, and enjoy it or don't, but hey, it's in here. That's where we got it from. Buckle Down on Amazon.
No.
Oh.
Their website.
Oh, that's their website. My bad. Oof, look at that. Boss man got me corrected. Good job. Good job.
Take two. I'm really bad at this. We're leading the daily Fox life.
You trying to yell.
I know. It sounds really sad. Like a little kid. And there's the pups. Shelby's passed out from the exhaust fumes. We're taking them out to the plant to let them run. Riding in the rain. Almost there. Shelby's gonna know it.
Oh, yeah. When we get to the gate, she'll freak out.
Alright.
She's already freaking out.
We're almost there. Okay. We're getting really close. Shelby's freaking out. Henry's starting to realize what we're doing. Here, guys, I'll roll my window down too. Jailbirds. Henry, you got your own window. Okay.
They don't care.
We're just gonna get Shelby's. Alright, they're already running. Hey, every substandard Fox channel needs some substandard
Dogs.
dogs. No.
About as awkward as dogs there is.
I don't even think we've gone a mile yet.
They've gone a mile.
Well, that's true. I see Henry.
You good? This would be Henry's favorite.
Are you already tired, Henry?
Oh, God, he wore out.
Where's Shelby?
Freaking around. This is his favorite part when we get to the pond. We get wet, splash around.
Scenes from The Walking Dead, Florida. Can I get a drink, Shelbs? Cooling off.
Do what?
He's cooling off.
Where you going, dude?
Walking Dead, Florida, scene 2. It's creepy out here. I want to be here at night. Gotta feed the kitties.
Okay, well, there we go. Dags put in probably 7.5 miles. Me and Teresa put in 6. So they do a lot more running than we do going in now. All right, what do we got? Let's get down to brass tacks. We've got stuff, obviously, from Trojan Horse, since this is a Trojan Horse video. I have not opened any of this. I plan on opening this out at the plant, all this stuff at the plant, but I don't know exactly when I'm going to be able to go out there and kind of work on the car, and I was dying to kind of open some of this stuff to look at it, and so you guys are seeing it just like me for the very first time. I opened this upside down, of course. That's how we roll. Oh wow. Here we go. Sorry. Box opening videos are always supposed to be fun and everything, but they always turn into like a disaster for me because I can't get the crap out. There it is. Ooh, look at that. That is the finest equipment that China has to offer. This is an 8-gallon. You know, since we don't really know what's going to happen with ECD, you know, Atmore's a little further for us. We got an 8-gallon. So we didn't get it, you know, super the black. I would prefer to have had black, but you know, sometimes you just got to get what's on sale or whatever. And this is what we got. I think we ended up paying right around in the low 80s for this with tax, of course, free shipping. And while you can buy some, you know, plastic cells and stuff, typically, I mean, I know you can make straps and this and all this kind of stuff. This just has the tabs. Just for me, it's just easy to bolt down. I was pretty happy with the one, or am happy with the one that I got for B86, otherwise known as Russ Lee. What's this name thing? Is crazy. A lot of good names though. So yeah, this is what we got, and this is what we're going to use. And now I got to figure out a place to set it while I open some of this other stuff up. Oh my God, I'm playing with my life here. I'm playing with this thing's life. I am working on cleaning up the shop, so but that'll work. The next thing we got is a couple things. Sorry, I know this is painful watching me do some of this. Was that thing even open? Oh, there we go. This is nothing major, but it is something. Some of these things I buy strictly because this is what I want, not that it's the best value. This is a throttle cable bracket. Now, this doesn't come with the proper mounting part that we really need, or at least the last one we got didn't. We have to order one. But this one is red. Videos are 3 hours long. This is nonsense. There we go. Look at that. Anodized red with the cheapest anodizing you can find. So anyway, we got it. This is for Trojan Horse. It's red. I'm, you know, trying to be more cosmetically conscious. I'm just kidding about that. Next up, I know this doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of things in it. Some of this. Let's see, is it all in here? Keep that out of the way. All right, this is we ordered a jet kit finally. So now we have a selection of jets. I'll open that up later, but that is what that is. We got, we only needed one of these. We had some brass fittings laying around. We got a fitting that we needed for our fuel system. We got a fuel filter. We got a couple of 10 to 3/8, just like we did on the 86. We got the throttle cable to mount the Ford throttle cable to our bracket right here. We got this, it only comes in black. I think it may come in silver, we got it in black. We got that. We got a Summit version of the MSD to distributor deal. Speaking of distributors, we did this. We took the distributor that Mikey Mack sent us, and I took it out to Bruce to have him take a look at it. And the dowel pin hole didn't line up good. And he's like, look at how cattywampus this one's drilled. So we could not get a dowel pin all the way through this thing. It's like it's weird how it's drilled. And he said, listen, you know, we have to try and re-drill the whole thing. It's hardened and all this kind of stuff. And he said, this is what I would do. So he said, I would run a dowel through it and all the way in. He goes, then I would sleeve it with a smaller dowel. So it's like double walled. And then I just cut off the excess because I had a, dowel pin kit. So that's what we did. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to see how well and how long that holds up with our makeshift repair. So who knows? But we're going to find out. I know that for a fact. Thank you, Mikey Mack. That is what Bruce suggested. That's what we're going to run. We'll see how it works. We also got another filter, one for the pump, one at the carb, just like we did on the 86. We got another throttle cable, throttle ball stud assembly, because we're technically there's like 2 we can use, but we're going to need a couple more down the road for other projects, so I'll order yet another one. And this is fuel line. Same thing that we got before. Just a Daco line, 25 foot. I was happy with it. It did the job, and that's all you can really ask at the end of the day is that it do the job. So this is just boring stuff. This is the one that I'm kind of excited about, I guess, to see how it looks. And we'll see. This is not, in a way, technically, this is for Trojan. It's just probably not technically going on the current combination. It always interests me how the packing works out for people. They get really creative. This person got creative for real. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the mess. There. Come on. This is a freshly / rebuilt, restored Holly. Now this is, don't get me wrong, this thing weighs every bit of what a Holly weighs. This is not the cast aluminum Proform type stuff. It is a 750 with an HP main body. It's got different metering blocks and stuff in it. New base plate, it's been machined. This whole deal's, sometimes you just see something, you're like, you know what, that thing will work for me. So this is this thing is pretty sweet. So we got some other stuff with it. Speaking of that, so 750, and that is what is going to go on our 351. We also got a few other parts from that particular seller, and it's just some just a base plate gasket and a few other pieces of linkage and whatnot for the secondaries and stuff like that. So yay. So that's what we got. We got some parts. Whew. And we've got enough that we can start actually working on the car some more. And the next clip, I would assume, will be us putting some of these parts in the car, installing some stuff, and should be pretty close to, I mean, we'll be pretty close to at least test firing it, just, you know, see what's what. So we'll talk about that more as we're working on it. All right, well, you know, we'll see you guys in the next clip then. But we got some parts. We're making progress. We're spending money. Isn't that great? Always great spending money. So, all right, see you guys in the next one. Quick little update on this. We took the front and rear bowls off just to see what the jet sizes were. I asked the guy, but he forgot to send them to me. It's not a big deal. There's 73s and 81s. So, like I say, we got our jet kit, so it was just irrelevant. I just want to know what was in it in case we wanted to start there and see where we're at. But like I say, I'm very happy with it. I get that this isn't as light as like the Proform and stuff like that, but it was also cheaper by a pretty good little margin than like a Proform or something. And I'll be honest, I kind of like the old school look a little bit. There's just some, so far not that I know anything about carburetors, but everything about this carb I like so far. I mean, this guy said he went to clean it. It's clean as a whistle. It's honestly, I think it's nicer than the Proform that I got. So anyway, that's just me, my little deal. But this guy's went through this thing from top to bottom, just from the looks of it. That's what he said. Everything on it looks like basically brand new or has been cleaned to within an inch of its life. So I'm you know, I'm pleased with it so far. Wasn't the cheapest thing in the world, but you know, I just liked it. And sometimes you just buy what you like. So now we just need to get a fuel line for it too. It's got the fittings already in it. So anyway, let me just wanted to update on the jets real quick. So we'll see you guys in the next clip. Look at these fine pieces right here. This is junkyard freshness. Now, I've had these for, oh gosh, I don't know, a couple years. I mean, obviously, I say obviously, there is a junkyard video where I pulled these heads off and brought them home. I don't know which one it is because we've done a few sets. I've been holding on to these. Just, I really didn't know where they were going to go. They are your standard 3-bar GT40s. But now, we know. And since you're watching this video, I guess you can figure it out. This is one more piece of the 351 winner. Well, I should just say the 351 puzzle, because honestly, this isn't going to make it a 351 winner. We're going to need something with a little bit more horse pressure to make it a 351 winner. But this is what we're going to start with. We're going to start with these heads. You've seen some of the parts we've got in the mail already. We've also got a few parts that we're waiting on to come in the mail. Just, you know, we're just patching this thing together. And, but these are the heads we're going to use. We've already got them. We got one. We have got 2 broken intake bolts. So we're probably going to, as usual, enlist Yoda's help to help us get these out. It's always a pain. We'll go ahead and probably put some PB Blaster on them. Again, we're in not like the biggest rush in the world because we still got to get the car running. Carb 302 and then get it to the track and make a few passes and kind of, you know, a trip or two to kind of see where we're at with it. With the carb, we've also got other cars that we want to race. The Fail TD, Special Ed, we want to get it out too. And, you know, that's the nature of the beast. So we've got other stuff that we're trying to work on. And again, not getting burned out. I mean, I got a lot of projects, but I'm going at my own pace, no pressure. So I just get what I get done, and put the videos out. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. I'd like to say thanks for the support of the channel once again. I'll probably say that for a while. Just, you know, the whole being monetized with the Bitcoin, I haven't seen $1 yet. Is kind of strange to me, but whatever. So this is what we're going to do these heads. We're going to do our basic. We're just going to clean them up. We're not going to pour them. We're not going to do anything to them. And we've got a set of valve springs that are really low mileage, low usage that we're going to put on here. Not beehives, just your standard Alex spring kit that we took off the LTD some time ago, last year sometime. Yes, last year sometime during summer. And I say last year, I mean 2020. And we're going to put them on, and we're going to run it. I honestly thought about using the cam out of the Trojan horse. We don't know what that cam is. We bought it for $50 from Roger. He thought it was a B303. It is not a B303. We don't know what it is. The number, there's just one number on it. It doesn't identify it as anything. A lot of cam manufacturers just bought blanks and ground their stuff and shipped it and sold it in their own boxes without a lot of documentation on them. So there's been there's been a lot of 5-liter cams built or made by different companies over the years. Thought about using the Trojan cam, but I don't. That's a lot of work to pull it out, and I'd rather, honestly, when we do the swap, I'd rather just pull the whole motor out and drop the 351 in ready to go. So having said that, that at the moment leaves us with really 3 cam choices. I've got an F cam, I've got an X cam, and I've got a Lenati 51028, which to you old school guys is really kind of their improved version of the old Wolverine 1087. So none of these cams are what I would consider ideal for a 351. That's just not what I would put in one, technically speaking. But for the moment, we're trying to avoid piston to valve clearance issues. This is also what we have in the shelf, in the cabinet, without buying anything, and we can just stick it in and use it. And honestly, with GT40, it's probably going to be about as good as anything else. We're also not trying to make 1,000,000 foot-pounds of torque. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you make so much torque. We're going to have some kind of super soft clutch in it and a stock T5, so I'm not looking to make a ton of extra torque. I would actually like to kill a little bit of torque, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not a torque guy. To me, torque is for heavy cars, no geared cars, and auto cars. That's what torque's great for. I know a lot of people disagree with that statement, and that is perfectly okay, because none stuff like that ain't worth arguing about or whatever. It's different philosophies. So I'm not worried about having a bunch of torque. That's just not something I worry about. But it's still going to make extra torque. So I would like to kill a little bit of that off. We'll probably buy a single plane. I don't know. We're not really close to having to make that decision yet, but that's probably where we're going to go with it eventually. I don't know if it'll end up with these, but so that is another piece of the puzzle. I know this video is just a bunch of parts and stuff like that, but we are working toward our goal of getting this piece going, and I guess that's it. We'll see you guys in the next clip. Good Lord of this crap. Okie dokie, holy moly, this whole video has turned into a hot mess of just box opening parts. We keep getting stuff in the mail and buying things and stuff like that. We got another part on its way too. And you know what? At some point, we're going to work on a damn car. Henry's peeking in here. What do we got here? Another piece of the puzzle for our carburetor swap. What is it? It is another magical Chinese fuel pump. So far so good with the on special ed. I've decided that is probably just what we're going to call it. We're just going to call it special ed. It goes with the short bus thing. Car reminds me of short bus. There's a bunch of names that I actually kind of liked, but I kind of like the special ed one. You can take from that what you want, but I think maybe that's what we're just going to go with, because the car is kind of special to me. That car has really kind of grown on me. Anyway, boom, fuel pump. Hopefully it works. We'll put it on the battery and give her a little tweak and see if it'll make some noise for us. Oh wow, it says 009. That's one of our car numbers. So hats off to that. It must be fate. What else do we have? We got another box. We got a box in the mail from a viewer, a friend of the channel, as I like to say. And before I even get to open this box, this is what I got to go through just to do this. I would like you to repeat what you just said, because I said this is probably not my best smelling shirt. It smells like Shelby. And you said, and made a face. What did you say?
Are you about to go out to the shop and open something and do a video because nobody can smell it? Nobody cares?
That's exactly what you said. And you had a little bit different expression on your face.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, pretty much like I'm an idiot. Like, why am I worried about it? I just thought it'd be funny. So,
I thought.
I know. I'm surprised you're actually letting me film you since you don't feel good. You're on the upward swing, though. We're ready to get out and clean that shop, right?
We're going to do it in small spurts.
All right. All right. Hey, keep that to yourself over there. All right. Yeah, but yeah, this is what I deal with. This is what I deal with on a daily basis from her. Think you're funny.
I'm pretty sure they already know what I deal with.
Oh. Hey, it's a good deal, though, isn't it? You're supposed to say yes.
Yes. Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
I said it's a good deal, though, isn't it?
It's a great deal.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Hold on, I feel my head swelling. All right. Oliver, get off the table, freak. All right, I'm gonna go outside. The dogs are freaking already. All right, see, but you know what? Bless her heart. I am the luckiest guy in the world. This, I don't even, it's heavy as hell, I know that. I don't even know what is in here 100%. It came in a YN box, which is freaking awesome, and is from Barry. And I know one part's in here, it feels really heavy, like there's something extra or something in here. But this is really cool. Again, I say this all the time, I wouldn't never ask you guys to send me stuff. I've got a job, I've got money, whatever, here and there to buy parts and things like that. And I would rather you guys sell this stuff and use it to fund your own projects and push them forward, make them better, make you happier with them. But at the end of the day, if someone sends us something, we are going to do our best to try and put it to use on one of our projects, especially kind of like one of the channel cars that have been built on the channel. So I certainly appreciate it, but it humbles me when you guys do send me stuff, but you don't have to. Ah, sweet. Oh, wow. We got the bonus package. We even got this is really cool. That's a oil pan rail. And what did we get? Well, wow, this thing is heavy, but it is freaking awesome. We got a pickup for it. We got the other rail. Oh, there's stuff in here. I'm sorry, guys. I know I am terrible at opening stuff up, making a mess. Let me get this out of here. Yep, there we go. 5.8 liter. Man, check this dude out. It's even got an oil pan gasket that's still usable. Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow, Barry. Check it out, guys. I know some people don't believe in these. Wow. Got a freaking girdle support, or main girdle. And we got this oil pan. Wow, holy hell. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, this is a nice oil pan. This has got, I hate to say this might be the nicest oil pan that I've got. It's a trap door pan. Wow. Dude, look at that, guys. It's got this baffle. Man, that is really nice. This is actually a nice pan. I thought at first this might be like one of the kind of China style pans. This is actually a really nice pan. Holy moly. Wow. Like I say, this is from one of the subscribers. It's got a little crank scraper on the side. Man, this is really, really nice. Again, this is Barry. I don't know what to say, honestly. You know, he sees that we're doing the 351 swap in the Trojan, and he actually was sent this. This was sent to him mistakenly. He did it for 302, and they said they didn't want it back or whatever. He got to keep it, and he decided to pay it forward onto our project card, and we're certainly going to put it on. We're going to use it. So this will be going on our 351. Man, that is very nice. I mean, that is, wow, that is super nice. Wow. I mean, again, you guys humble me with your generosity. So it came in a cool box, and this is more than I expected, honestly. I was just happy if it was just like a Chinese deep sunk, but this is actually a really nice pan. Wow, I'm blown away. So Barry, thank you. I guess this video is probably already pretty long. I know it's just a bunch of me opening parts, but these are the little things that we got to have to get the car rolling, or at least for me, to get the car moving. And there's a certain way I like to do things or want to do things, and could probably do it cheaper or whatever. But the other thing too, on the 351, we're trying to give it I don't want to say every chance possible, but this might snowball into something where it's a little bit more than we thought it was going to be. Or Trojan horse is a little stouter than we had intended, but that's not a bad thing either. So anyway, wow, I'm still blown away by the oil pan, because it was more than what I thought it was going to be. So it's really cool. And the main girdle on top of that, and it came with the rails. I mean, that's just cool. And pickup, we'll just have to get us a dipstick. We'll be good to go. But, sweet. So anyway, I know this, again, probably not the video that everybody wants to see, but you know, we're gonna have those videos, guys, when we get it running and we get it rolling, we go out and test it, and then we get it to the track, and you know, we're gonna do our best. So anyway, thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting the channel. Whatever little pennies we get, our Bitcoin money, we'll just pour back into the cars. Thanks for watching. And until next time, on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos, and this is not a substandard oil pan, in my opinion, it's a nice oil pan. Leader and Substandard videos on this here YouTube of the Fox Body Mustang. We'll see you guys later, or in the next vid, which there will be. Man, this is super nice. I mean, super nice.